Hey, so I'm back again, and last episode I kind of went off topic a lot, and I kind of ground a bit of our progress to a halt. So I'm gonna kind of try and tone that down, unless if unless if one of the viewers actually liked me going into like topics like the dancing plague and the Rosalka, which I'm gonna probably look up later to be honest, so I can better fill you in on what exactly they are. But feel free to look it up yourself if you want to educate yourself on some Russian urban legends. Anyways, outside of me sidetracking the episode, what happened was that we told a romance story this time, and kind of got the same end reaction from the narrator, though there were some different reactions from Huntress and Spirit, as well as some later reactions from Trapper and Wraith. And then we let Huntress tell her scary story, which, of course, is where I made reference to a lot of those things and where the Rosalka was brought up. Anyways, on those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. It's running away to someplace more secluded. The player is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that the corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. I swear. uh, if you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives. Or, you know, some special projects we might have going. Who will be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you might not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with the name either. Alright. So of course, I have to go with her again. Huntress? You know, I had a feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste, and I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. Never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. That sounds at least a tiny bit worrying. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and crafts supplies. And are those taxidermy tools? Cool, cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going on through Huntress's head, though she's bubbly and enthusiastic. You're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Oh, hey, another one of those drinks. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. Look around and consider what else there is to live for, besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is... bombs away! You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. Always admired yours. What would you like? I feel like an anglerfish is the wrong option to go for. So I'd say either a rabbit or a cat mask. Now that I think about it, why is there a look of almost horror on her face? It makes me wonder. I'm gonna say cat just to differentiate a bit. Just like the fluffiest white cat mask. Like marshmallow level fluff. Can barely make out any features. What the fuck? What the fuck? Meow. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I asked. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Just that, okay. Should we get out of here, or this deserves a celebration? I'm gonna go with should we get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just like get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? No? Okay. No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. No. Not yet, at least. You kooky kids. You say that like one of us isn't. You say that like one of us isn't like a potential serial murderer. I couldn't slip into the voice from my laugh. So that came out all pathetic sounding. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors. Maybe, just a thought. I realized late. Making more masks? Or, wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast. Medium or slow deaths depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island. Dwight, I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base, and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Both of them look poisonous, but one of them looks much more deadly than the other. Even though it might lead me to a wrong option, I'm gonna go with this one. Oops, that little fella is an autumn skullcap. And after eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Oh, Jesus. Next up, this one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. Huh. Well, the more vibrant colored one is probably what most people would go for, but I think I see these actually getting eaten, so I'm gonna differentiate it and go for the duller shade. Oh, you have just eaten a deadly dappermint, which has a name that is both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Final question. Which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die? Oh. Oh, well, these both look vaguely poisonous, but I think I've seen the white one on an actual list of poisonous mushrooms. So again, I'm gonna go against what would probably be my better judgment if this game actually knows anything on mycology. I might be right on this one though. Correct. That's a green cracking rosola. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything's exactly as it appears at first glance. And that was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers then. Not great, not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll just need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. And just claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. I mean, I was sort of forced to. And then they are hot, aren't they? But I'm gonna go with you're no bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. Oh my god, I thought this would be... I thought this was a better... I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry, but also turned on? This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. This voice always makes me question if it's right or not. And the gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. I swear. Oh man. But yeah, let's see. See, it's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that, you can get some beauty rest. I don't recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narrator though. Good thing you really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang. The brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. I swear, this game. New type of game, pitch your dream date and see who the player chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? What type of robin are we talking about? No, not to eat Huntress. No, not to eat Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. No particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if, in this case, it's the subtle dig? Stop talking. I swear. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable? uh, I wonder if the date's gonna stay the same. Thank you. I'd love to. So, player, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not a maggot, also everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Now go dream about all those swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Wait. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No, reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without slinging out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a ecological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time? I didn't get to hear any of the other dates except for Trappers this time. So, to keep in line with last time where I hunted, or threw Huntress off the island, this time I'm gonna vote off the previous path I did, which was Trapper. So, let's do this. Trapper, you're out. Very simple. Trapper, you scared the living out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me. You personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Wish I was totally going to do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open, and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shudder. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with play when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. I swear. So last time, this one actually surprised me when we got to it. I hope you sleep well tonight, player. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. I swear. So, I'm kind of fine talking over this part because it's mostly the same stuff we've seen in the previous run, with a slight difference with Trapper being kicked out this time. But I always feel weird interjecting every now and again because I worry I'm going to interject a bit too much, and then it's just going to be basically me talking about either myself or some random tidbit the whole video. But you guys can tell me whether or not you like it. Anyways, let's get to talking to everyone about their stuff. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs. They go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love, and not for food or vengeance for a change. I don't really know what's going to happen here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. The player? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least, I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. I swear. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I'm spending talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie. Kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got a new album, upcoming tour, finalizing a new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I swear. But I'm probably gonna get to right after this cutscene, and then I might call it quits for this recording. Because this is the part where Trickster goes against what the narrator says and tries to violate copyright. And then this is the part where the water pees in the chair. It's so weird. Yeah. I know last episode I interjected a lot. It's to talk about a whole bunch of different, like, well, one thing was a real world thing, the other one was a urban legend. But urban legends are just kind of interesting to me. But yeah, if I see another mention of like an urban legend pop up, then I might just go off on a tangent on it. If you like that, that's fine, but otherwise, just tell me not to go off too much, and I'll just do the broad strokes and then move on. Anyways. Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain. That is my life. Then I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull a plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's go to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. I swear. But yeah, that was something. Let me check the time on the recording. I'm actually close to when I usually call it, so. And soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. You pull on your beach attire and splash water in your face. Bright and Claudette approach. That look on their face excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably a love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watching with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some fat cameos in the show. I'm gonna shoo his agent out. But before you walk over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, player. Oh, hey, that's actually a new interaction. It can't be easy being thrown onto a monster's island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murdering and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorial. Just a little hint going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are a two-way street, and if you don't get a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claude and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've seen sparks flying between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So, are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. You make your way over to the rows of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their back. It's been quite the 48 hours. Okay, I might just skip through this. Time for a newcomer to confess their love. So this is supposed to be the first real date event, even though we've had some. So here we get to choose who we want to go on the date with, and you guys already know what path I'm on. So you know what's coming. And boop! We turn to Huntress. She never looked more appealing. Her caftan dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. The seagull lands on her shoulder, like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, probably to save it for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. I swear. This is the most angry looking face I've seen the Huntress make. It's sure to be a fun day. I'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though the survivors matter too. While you go off and have a grand old time. Yup. Yup. Just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love. Wondering what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery, but go. Have a blast. I swear. But yeah. I think I might just call it here. Maybe I'll... Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna add a scene onto this. But first I'm gonna save, so... I'm gonna give you guys a little extra real quick. Okay. So I was going to do an extra and go back and get all the right answers that I missed. But yeah, I forgot this game sometimes autosaves on the profile you're, well, on the file that you're currently using, I should say. So evidently, everything up until when I got on the yacht is gone. I mean, I do have a separate save file that I did way earlier, but that's all the way at the beginning of the game. So, if I, well, when and if I finish up all the paths, I might go back and try to get all the correct answers, maybe even with a guide, and showcase those to you, at least the ones that I missed, for a little final episode, but, until then, this is going to be it. I'm going to leave off here, and next episode we'll pick up right on the date event for Huntress. until then, I will see you guys later. Feel free to subscribe and even leave a comment if you're feeling up to it. But next time, the date event for Huntress. Bye.